start off with 2x2. So, my main is the Gen 251M Pro. It's really light and has fast turning, and I just like this better than the MGC Elite 2x2, which is my backup. This is pretty much the only other good 2x2 that I have. It's good, but that's my main backups. And then goals for 2x2, I'd say my goal is to get sub 3.5 with CLO. I know some CLO, I'm kind of like in the process of learning it, sort of, and I'm just wanting to learn this by the end of, hopefully like by a month I'll know it, but that's for 2024 to know full CLO and be sub 3.5, so that's 2x2. Moving on to 3x3, it's kind of a tie between these two cubes as my main. I would say right now I'm probably maining the Worm P9. It's a bit faster, a little bit, it's probably about the same amount of smoothness. I wish I adjusted the magnets though, because the magnets are super strong in this cube. But I'd say I'm maining this right now. My goal is to be sub 10 by the end of next year. So that's 3x3. I can main either of these cubes really. I'd use this right now as my main. Moving on to 4x4. My main is no question the MGC 4x4. It's a lot faster, really smooth, good corner cutting compared to my backup, the Qi EMS. This isn't a very good 4x4. It's just the only 4x4 that I have that's similar in size and magnetic. So I'd say this is probably my backup. My goal is to be sub 50 with Hoya. Hoya's a good method, it's underrated, and that's my goal for 4x4. So I'm gonna move on to 5x5. Right now, 5x5, I'm actually maining the Volk. It's smoother, it's more controllable than the MGC. The MGC is still a very viable good cube, but I'd say it's my backup right now. So my goal for 5x5 is to be sub 2 and like get better with Hoya. That's 5x5. I'm actually taking 5x5 pretty seriously right now. I've been practicing it a lot, and yeah, I use the Volk right now. So that's 5x5. We're just gonna do 6x6 and 7x7 together. I don't care about these events. Sub 10 on either event is fine. MGC, this is actually the Angstrom MGC, and this is the MGC. Did I mention this is the Angstrom Volk 5? Because it is. But this is the Angstrom MGC 6, and this is just the MGC 7. Sub 10 on either of those is fine. I don't care about them. Moving on to one-handed. My main right now is actually the WRM 2021. It's really smooth, fast, and just is light. It works well for one-handed. My backup is the GAN 356 ME. The corner cutting isn't the best, and that's why it's not my main, but it's my backup because it's like really, really light and pretty fast. Moving on to goals for one-handed. I'd say sub 25 is fine. Sub 25. Moving on to Skewb. This is the RS Skewb. It's a budget Skewb, and I'd say it's definitely better than the Wingy V1, which is my backup. It's my only other Skewb, and it's really slow and just sluggish and pops really easily, and I don't really like it. The RS Skewb is much, much faster and stable. So that's Skewb. I'd say for goals, sub 8 is my goal for Skewb. I don't really care about Skewb that much. Squan. So this is cool because I used to main the Volt until about 20 minutes ago when I got the MGC. Weird lockup. That's something I don't like about the MGC, it's weird lockups, but I just got this today. This is my new main square one. I use white top. My goal is sub 25. I just got my first sub 30 single on this today. So I'd say sub 25 is a pretty good goal for Square One. Yeah, my main is definitely the MGC. The Volt's not really that good. It's not really a viable option compared to the MGC. Plus, it's like the same price, so just get the MGC. Pyrrha, I have the Waylon. I don't have a backup because of my only Pyraminx. Maybe sub 7 and learn full. Is it called L40? I don't know if it is called L40. I use the V first method and then just like solve the edge in the back and then solve the rest of the two other ones. So, and that's Pyraminx. This is the Waylon. I didn't say that already. Megaminx. This is the YJ Yoo-Hoo V2M. Goals. I think a good goal for Megaminx would be like sub 2 minutes. I don't have any other Megaminxes. This is my only Megaminx. That's Megaminx. Not really much else to say there. And then to finish things off, clock. This is my only clock, the Chi clock. I don't really care about clock, just like maybe sub 20, sub 15, I don't know. I don't even know what a good goal for clock is. Yeah, that's the video. I don't do the blind events or FMC really, but I can main any 3x3 for FMC, so that's pretty much everything. Shout out to this really bad Maylong 4x4 for holding up my phone for this video. Wish you all a happy new year and a good year for cubing. See you all in the next one. Peace.